Grapes.
When Janet Kalish and Cindy Rosin need a few things for dinner,
I don't have my headlamp.
they hit up their local grocery stores.
Oh, I think I got some eggplant here.
But they rarely go inside.
The store doesn't wait until the food goes bad to throw it out. This is gorgeous, you know?
There's no guarantee they'll find exactly what they're looking for in the compost bin or garbage can. But there's always plenty to be had.
This looks like a pretty good score to
Yeah,
eat.
and it was all right on top.
Do you guys have any idea kind of like what motivates these stores to get rid of stuff?
It's because they overorder. Because they want the store to appear beautifully displayed always. That would be impossible if they let the potatoes run down.
Through radical waste reduction and minimal consumption, Freeganism represents a total boycott of the traditional economy.
I think a freegan is someone who is trying to live outside the capitalist culture. They recognize capitalism as being inherently dangerous and oppressive and a destroyer of the planet, and they're trying to build alternatives to that. Obviously, what freegans are famous for is dumpster diving, but there's so much more to it.
So another misconception about dumpster diving and freeganism is that it must take so much energy and effort. It probably would have taken us a lot longer to go, stand 6 feet apart from people, contaminate ourselves potentially, and then search for what we want.
The United States is the global leader in food waste, with Americans tossing out north of 130 billion pounds of food every year. That means roughly 30 to 40% of the US food supply is heading to the landfill at a time when the pandemic is expected to push an additional 17 million Americans into food insecurity.
Feels warm.
Very heavy, actually.
Much of this waste happens at home,
Holy sh**.
but consumer-facing businesses, like grocery stores, also account for about 40% of total food waste.
So, unfortunately, this is not going to be thrilling to us.
So Cindy and I are vegan.
Rice, veg, pork chops, chicken quarter legs, and the rest is full of bagels. I probably would skip the bagels because there was meat in here.
This is a big slab of meat.
Holy cow.
Kalish and Rosin said the pandemic hasn't made a noticeable dent in the amount of food waste they see, but social distancing concerns have forced them to suspend their trash tours, popular outings where they take groups out dumpster diving to expose New York City's waste problem.
I'm considering, since it's sealed, bringing it to the food pantry. Now I feel a little responsible that I should pass it on to someone and not let it go to the trash.
Kalish and Rosin are under no illusions Freeganism will solve America's monumental food waste problem. But for individuals, the lifestyle can make a big difference.
These little acts don't mean much if it's just one person, but I think the practice can be like a domino effect. Even if somebody doesn't want to dumpster dive, they could have a consciousness about wasting less. You don't have to actually go to the waste to retrieve things. I understand that many people don't find that appealing.
Of course, Freeganism isn't for everyone.
Oh, bananas.
Ooh, are they plantains?
If you grow up saying, I need to have what I demand, I want what I want and I'm going to get it, then you're not likely to become a freegan.
Chloe Aiello, Cheddar.